Our intrepid heroes have found themselves in Times Square, New Year's Eve. This shape and form appears floating in the air. This place is filthy.
Fucking Protestant work ethic.
Pillars of flame appear, as well as tornadoes full of refuse.
Wow. Well, this is terrifying.
This thing turns just to look at Sophia. Sophia, you are dead. No saves necessary.
No.
You have much scratching here to do.
Murderers row right here.
Alejandro is hit in the chest and is gone. If we were to leave to find the phylactery on the outside, it would be too late.
But does anyone within this spell know it?
There is a way for ones within this spell to know anything.
The bagel!
Welcome back, one and all, to the final episode of The Unsleeping City. As you can see, we come back right where we left off. The eye of the hurricane at the ball drop New Year's Eve. Here with our intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes!
Fuck you, Brennan.
And also, fuck you, Brennan.
Hey, it's fun. I do a lot of work for this game.
You helped my best friend.
It's a story. He lived to the ripe old age in 90, what, 92?
94.
94.
The jewel killed him. He died with
You don't
popcorn
even know
lungs.
his age.
94. That's right.
He never found
Seems
his
young to me.
granddaughters, right? Didn't he ever find his granddaughters?
They're probably around.
They're
What if
probably
they're bad?
They're just getting high on Pete's stash.
Getting high on Pete's stash somewhere.
They did tell you to stay away from him.
We are going to start the initiative. Some revelations last time. Na just told you about the nature of breaking the phylactery. Esther was just saved. The American dream looks hurt, but not nearly on its last legs. The beginning of our initiative here.
Oh my God.
The fire is coming for Santa, actually.
Oh,
and
but he's got to
cover.
be flame retardant. He's always going down chimneys.
Yeah.
Does he have fire resistance?
I mean, that would check out.
That's
Nice.
the kind of lawyering that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a
That's a lot of
dexterity.
lawyer.
I'm gonna
Lawyer
need a dexterity
means
from
within.
Kugrash and his rats.
Rat's got a 10.
Okay.
Kugrash got a 10. Or no, Kugrash got a 9.
Okay.
I didn't bless you? No, I didn't bless you. Bless those two.
Kugrash and his rats take 15, 25. Take 31 points of fire damage.
I'm out.
No.
What?
Kugrash is down.
Bye.
Cug! Can I pour
And
one
Santa
out from
looks
so
injured as
high
well.
for my Cug?
So the rats are gone?
Rats are gone.
I had rats, I guess. I forgot.
Down here, were these yours?
The rats
There were some rats on my head or
the rats
something.
can't do anything.
Rats are down here.
Let's fucking face it.
Let's fucking face
I
it.
mean, look, it's a free thing to do. You might as well make them if you can.
Kugrash, I'm gonna need a death saving throw from you.
14.
Okay.
Okay.
It's over 10, right? I forget.
Over 10.
Thank you.
But if he does some kind of like spell, that's.
Santa is actually going to leave this area here. He flies up and he flies over here. He's going to look at Kingston and Pete, who are both still down there. He's going to make an insight check. Do either of you seem to have plans or intentions of moving anytime soon?
Yes.
Pete does. You see, he lays a finger aside of his nose and goes, "You know it. Let's blow some snow." And you are picked up in a gust of wintry wind, and you can fly.
Yo. Okay, that's great. That's great.
So you have fly active on you now.
Great. Cool.
Dope.
But that wasn't you doing drugs, right? You're still sober?
No, Santa did a bunch of drugs. And you know what?
Incredible. That's going to be Pete.
I pull out like a 7-day chip. Fuck yeah. All right. I fly beeline up to Sophia Lee.
Yeah.
And I get as close as I can. How far is that if I use just my movement?
Fly, I believe, is speed of 60. So let's see, in a straight line going for Sophia.
You just have to get within 30 feet of her,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Boom, boom to Sophie. So like here, and then 30 feet. We're gonna call it 30 feet. You
All
can
right.
just make it there. Surrounded by
Okay.
snow and magic. You
I
see
mind link with Sophia as I'm taking off.
Hey.
I say, Sophie,
Uh-huh.
both the Vox Populi and the Vox Phantasma are bestowing on you like our blessing, and it's all on you. Here you have haste. I cast haste on Sophie. Yeah, double movement, 2 AC, extra action. You now have, yeah.
I think that Ricky has one as well, so you can share that card. Also, you guys see this incredible, again, like dream color, purple, pink, rose, and then the grimy gold of the waking world. Yin and yang appear spectrally in front of Sophia. The Order of the Concrete Fist, Monastery of the Midnight Sun. The Chosen One.
Chosen by myself, thank you.
Sophia, I'll trade you for your old Chosen One card.
What?
Go ahead and read that out loud if you'd be so kind.
You replenish a key point each time you are dealt damage. If the Vox Phantasma and the Vox Populi have either cast a spell on you in the last round, including having an active concentration, you gain a bonus to AC equal to the amount of key you have left. That's another 5.
Great.
So
What are you
good.
up to? What's your AC?
My AC is now 26.
With the +2 from haste?
Yeah.
Fuck. 26 is
Yeah.
wild.
Come at me.
Unbreakable.
Incredible. Pete, that's your turn.
Phantasma, Populi, I'm gonna do you proud.
Can I do just like a wild Arcana check, like to
Give me a wild magic roll, actually.
Oh yeah. 13.
Okay.
To see if I can like tap into the dream world and have someone convey to me what we need to know to stop this spell.
Yeah, give me
The
an
rest of
Arcana
the
check.
runes. 18 plus 5 is
Cool.
23.
It's what Nod said,
Interesting.
but I appreciate the hustle.
I mean, that a risers.
Nobody else fly. Yeah, Legrand Gata is actually all the way up here with, I'm gonna give her some tacky. Everybody's in the fucking sky. And Legrand Gata is actually here giving Ricky that extra movement. Smiling right at his fucking head. Great. Then we're gonna have ourselves a little,
Maybe this.
oh,
Just because it gives him disadvantage.
they fall so slowly. It's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah.
Bye, Santa.
Oh, that's fine.
He's okay.
On the carousel of time.
Kingston, are you okay?
Yeah, Kingston dissociates fully.
Yeah, Kingston is just quietly singing Joni Mitchell to himself alone as he stares.
Oh my God, of course Kingston loves Joni Mitchell.
Of course, dude.
Let's lower them a little bit.
I'm sorry, what did the Grand Gata do?
Gave you that extra move action per turn.
Gotcha. And I mean, did he just fly up next to me?
Isn't he like a mist
I think
around
he's
you?
imbued
Okay, gotcha.
inside of you.
He's within you.
Cool. There's a lot of you. You're all around. You're all around there. We're gonna keep moving on, and then this one actually is gonna go as well. Oh, why did I? Yeah, we did it.
My man.
You guys got that wall now.
Yep. And Rowan's over there. Cool. That is, I'm gonna need, Esther and Kingston, you're next to Willie and you got the wall in between you, you're fine.
Great.
Cogrash, I'm gonna need, I know you're unconscious. Actually, I think you just automatically fail. You move 10 spaces, but you hit the wall.
Thank you, Esther.
Wow.
I'm gonna need a dex save for these last rats over there.
4.
We love you! That's going to be
The American dream.
I am going to start rolling some attacks. Let's see here.
Oh, if he's doing a spell.
He's not doing a spell. He is gonna take a swing at Sondheim.
You're within 5 feet of him, right?
I'm grappling him.
Sentinel.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
grappling, yep.
So can I hit him?
Yeah, Sentinel.
Oh, because he's making an attack at someone within 5 feet of you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you can. You can hit him.
All
Yeah.
right.
You can still smite on this attack too, I think.
Yeah. 17.
You
Oh,
bless.
plus 18.
Oh.
17 plus 8?
No, plus 1. I'm 18.
Gotcha. You swing, miss. You see he turns around, lays out a fist, and hurls Sondheim into the tornado.
Jesus Christ.
You see Stephen Sondheim flies into the tornado, looking out at you and saying,
Remember, the show must go on.
and disappears.
He'll live on in his work.
I think he's still alive. I believe in him. He's too
I believe in you,
powerful.
Sondheim. And Santa, I guess, too.
You might not believe in Santa for much longer.
Oh, shit.
Is it gonna kill Santa? You're worse than Philadelphia.
The city or the movie?
The city, remember they threw batteries at
Oh,
Santa?
yeah, that's right.
When
Wow.
was
It's
that?
a 90s reference, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Cugrash is old.
Fucking
I was born in
Eagles.
2004. That doesn't make any sense to me.
You see that Santa as well is turned around. The American Dream looks at him, hits him in the chest with those same eye beams that he hit Sophia with. And Santa
Jesus Christ.
goes, toys fly out of his bag. And you see he says, "Someone must remember Christmas."
I'll keep Christmas in my heart forever.
I should have been on the good list. I've made a lot of progress.
As you say that, the fly spell disappears and you begin to fall.
I'm sorry.
Hey gang, this episode of the Unsleeping City Chapter 1 is brought to you by our friends at Roll20. This is a service that we endorse so hard that we actually use it in our games. It's not even, like we straight up use this stuff. Roll20 provides the tools you need to game in person or online for all your favorite TTRPGs. We're talking clickable character sheets, 3D virtual dice, awesome maps, tokens for PCs, NPCs, characters, and creatures of all types. It's the stuff you need to play the games you love. You want to know how cool Roll20 is? We partnered with them to make all of our amazing battle maps for this current season of the Unsleeping City Chapter 2, currently airing every week on dropout.tv. Go to roll20.net and create your free account today for all the tools, tips, tricks, forums, and community you need to make your games better, easier, and more fun. And now, back to the show.
You did what
He was
you
kind
needed
of
to do.
hovering over this, right?
He was. Pete was like, yeah, he was like over this one, I think.
And I was back where my girl M's gonna catch me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his round.
All of my spells have been so useless in this thing.
It's not true. You saved my life.
That's true. I
you
did
see-
save your life.
Sondheim disappears. Santa Claus disappears. I am going to ask that you see as these two huge magical hits happen, Pete begins to fall. The American Dream, injured but having destroyed many of your allies, looks at you, still with this unmoving, expressionless face. I am going to need all of you guys except for
I'm out already.
Crash is out. I'm actually going to need everybody but Zach to please adjourn to the green room.
What the hell is happening?
I feel like I'm in trouble.
The storm continues. Ricky, you hear the voice of the dream in your mind. It looks to you, and you see its face flickers for a moment, and you almost see your father's face as it shifts and changes, which after it left the door, it doesn't seem like it should be able to do anymore. You see, it looks at you and says, "You are strong. I recognize the dream in you. If you lay down your axe and let me enter the world, I can give you everything you've ever wanted." And you see visions of a living and not in danger Esther, your parents welcoming grandchildren into the world. You see all of the things that could happen with a happy and safe life. All of the riches and comfort that your parents worked so hard, came to this country to get for you, would be yours. You don't have to fight your friends. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. I just want to ask if you will lay down your weapon and let me pass. I can make all of these dreams come true. See Esther holding like a child, you with a whole home gym.
You're talking fly machine,
Free bench, incline,
all kind of
full
weights and
rack of
stuff?
weights, a full rack of weights.
But that's just my dream, right? It's not anyone else's dream.
The angel looks at you uncomprehendingly.
But everyone else should be able to, there should be the potential for everyone to have a dream.
Will you submit and lay down your weapon?
No.
Zach, can you send Emily in here?
Okay.
And don't tell anyone what you heard.
Yeah.
I think we're all going one by one, I
Are we
guess.
going one by one?
We're all getting told that we
I'm going
are fighting
to.
this
Oh man, this is wild.
Okay.
As you soar through the air, time suspends. The angel's face moves to regard you coolly.
Mm-hmm.
It flickers for a moment, and you see Dale's face. It looks at you and says, "All I want is to be real," which is the wish of any dream. I understand that you are trying to stop me. I make you this offer. And it shows Dale standing alive in New York. If you would allow me to pass, I can bring him back. You do not have to strike your friends. You do not have to do anything at all to harm anyone you care about. I just ask that you let me pass, and this life that you have wanted. And you see pure love, your family, you and Dale in big sweaters looking at deer in the backyard, Dale going, "Look, it's a baby one."
See, the mistake you made was sending me to heaven already, so I literally just got back from fucking him, so no, I'm still gonna kill you.
Please don't tell any of the other players what just happened here, and if you'd be so kind as to send Murph in. Hell yeah. The tornado spins. You are unconscious, covered in burns, rat fur everywhere. You've used this power of the crown. You just mind linked with Pete to learn this crazy thing about the fucking bagel. And suddenly you, through the haze of blood in your eyes, look up and see the angel looking directly down at you. And its face flickers for a second and you see David. The angel looks at you and says, "All I want is to pass. I wish you no harm. It is every dream's desire to be real, to be whole, to exist. If you let me pass, I can offer you this." You see an image of what you would look like as a man in your 50s or 60s, healthy, with clothes, sleeping in a bed. You see a healthy David. You see a Wally that is taken care of. They are all wealthy. Wally has a wife, kids, a good life for the family that you abandoned. You do not have to harm your friends. All that you have to do is stand aside. I just wish to exist.
Am I conscious right now?
You're conscious enough to understand the offer being made to you.
I say, I used to be a lot like you. You're a rat.
And you see you change its face into a rat's face for a moment. I am not a rat. I am not a rat.
I can't have what you're offering me, and that's my fault. But American dreams change. And then I eat the bagel.
Great, if you could please go send Shivani here.
I'm here.
The wind whips around, you're on this floating platform. You see the angel turn to look down at you. Its face turns into the face of Ewan, the Morris dancer you followed across the ocean on that tall ship all those ages ago. Rowan, I do not wish you or your friends harm. All that I desire is to cross the doorway and to be real as you or anyone else. I understand you wish to stop me, so I would offer you this. Every choice you could ever want, every option, all the magical power in the world, galas and banquets and shows and parties and great conversation till the end of time, till the stars blink out of the sky, and a place for you forever. Not having to do the ritual, not fearing that someone might come take your gifts away from you. The dream looks at you and says, you do not have to betray your friends. All that I ask is you stand aside and let me enter.
My love. For you are my love. My one true love. You don't need to enter, you're already there. And you don't need to be real because you already are real.
Go ahead, actually, and roll. Grab 2d10 out of your box and roll them, please.
A 5 and an 8, 13. Lucky number 13.
13 original colonies. You say that and watch the dream fully diminish in size. Your first piece of conversation with the American dream where you spoke to it and tried to speak to it as it and say, I know you. You watch a good portion of the fight go out of it as it cannot help but recognize the truth of what you've said. Please don't tell anyone what this interaction was and go send Lou in here.
Thank you.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to sit here?
Yep. Storm swirls. The dream looks at you. You see that its face changes. You see people from your neighborhood. You see people you have known, people that have made great sacrifices. For a moment, you see your father, your mother, Liz, Cosmo. You see Alejandro's face appear. It looks at you and goes, I do not wish you nor your companions harm. You have barred my entry, and all I have ever wished is to be real, which is a state of being that you and all of your friends have always had the blessing of. I just wish to be real. I understand you do not wish this, so I would make you this offer. It shows you a vision of you in your apartment with your happy parents, sitting on the stoop with Liz and a young boy that has her eyes, your features, your arm around him, on his shoulder. He's got a melting fudge sickle in his hand. You hear kids playing in the fire hydrant down the street. He looks up and is talking to you about something funny at school. The dream looks at you and says, I can offer you this. It need be yours. You do not need to betray your friends. You do not need to strike them. You do not even need to help me. All I ask is that you stand aside and let me pass, and I can make this dream come true.
But at what cost?
The cost of you standing to one side and letting me pass. I will make it real for you, Kingston, after all these years.
That's mighty kind of you, American Dream. But you have to understand that I'm 55. I've lived a long life. I've made my peace. And I will stop you.
Lou, thank you so much. You can step up. Allie, you want to step in? So Pete heard all of that. As you are falling through the air, the dream turns to you. You, through your dream sorcery, heard all those interactions, and you see it says, Vox Phantasma.
Yeah.
You are the voice of my realm.
Yeah.
All I ask is to be real, to be who I know I am. You can understand that. All I ask is for your help.
Can I roll Arcana to see this as it truly is?
Sure.
Nat 20.
You've got to be kidding me.
Nat 20. I want to see its true form.
Its true form is not this.
What is it?
It-
That's fucking
That's fucking crazy.
These story rolls.
I can't believe that. This is literally the final episode.
What are you? Show yourself to me.
Let's bring everybody back in here. That is, I don't understand how to explain that. I don't understand. I don't understand how to explain that. I don't understand. I mean, let me take a picture, right?
Absolutely.
There are forces at work in this game that I don't begin to understand. Is this real? Is magic real? Allie rolled a nat 20 on their Arcana check to see the real form of the American dream.
It was like
Amazing.
being so nice, and I said, "Can I roll an Arcana to see it as it really is?" And he was like, "Sure, give me a roll," and it was a nat 20.
Specifically, your role.
Oh, I was just saying,
Allie
like-
has the most poetic roles out of anyone.
All of you watch this flickering thing and see Pete falling, reach out, and the pure power of the realm of dreams flows through you. You connect directly to this thing's heart. The ephemeral axiom, the ability for a dream to change and remain changing, is not a flaw of the realm of dreams. Dreams changing with the minds of their dreamers is the most beautiful aspect of dreams. When you look to see the true form of this, what you see is that a dream this important and this large needs to be able to change. And its true form is every and any form that people want for it. And if it is pushed back through the golden door into the realm where it can have any form that people give to it, that is where it will have its true form. So the answer to your nat 20 is that the only good form for a dream is formless.
In Nod.
In Nod.
Is it evil? It feels fucking evil.
What you see is that this, with that nat 20, this image of it is created by Robert pulling it here.
Yeah.
This form of, you see it, you can see it has the like button-up shirt and the slacks, and it's like, I need an SUV and 2.5 children.
This is Robert's dream for sure, specifically.
It seems like Robert's dream, a young, rich, handsome, all-American thing that he has summoned through the Golden Door in New York City to form a realm here for his own. You think that if this moves out of the storm you're all fighting in, this might be Robert's body reforming, and that this dream might fully be under his control.
See, did you say that if we get it back to Nod, there's a chance it will?
Yeah, you don't think this thing is evil. It's just, it's a dream. So its mind is whatever people decide its mind is. It is neutral. It is whatever people want to make it. What you do on that 20 is around the storm you hear. Guess the cat's out of the bag, kid. You have any idea how much money I can make when the thing at the center of everybody's heart is mine? What if we got rid of the middleman and we made a realm where I was in charge of what people most wanted to be? With that knowledge, you know that this thing needs to be put back into the door. You don't know if there's a way. The door is like not right here. It's way behind it. But you know that this thing cannot be allowed to pass. You know that it cannot be allowed to remain in this incarnation. There's a possible way of destroying this incarnation that would, if you were able to destroy this corporeal form for it, you would probably be able to seal it back behind the door with that nat 20.
Cool. I have a cone of cold spell that turns something, if I kill it with the spell, it turns it into a statue.
I have the Metro card that can plane shift. I don't know if that's of any
That's
help.
great.
That's going to be, so all of that happens. You guys on the platform see Kogrash weakly making those death saves, pull the bagel out of his bag. And that's going to be Willie's turn. Willie turns to you, Kingston, looking around. All you have that momentary, all that occurs in a flash, just a moment. Willie turns to you with a look of like, what, is there anything you want me to do?
I mean, we got to get Cug. Cug needs to get up.
Cool. You see that he grabs.
All right, or can I also, can he move us away from the storm?
He grabs actually Esther and Cug. 5, 10, 15, 20, that's his movement. Yeah, he's actually gonna get all the way like over here with Cug, who's prone, and Esther. Cool. Kingston, you're still there. Rowan, that's you.
Okay. I would like to see if I can once again climb within 60 feet.
Hell yeah. That's gonna go down to a DC 15 because you're part of the way there already.
Great.
Give me that acrobatics.
Okay, I pass.
Cool.
18.
You scale your way up the rest of the way. You are within 60 feet.
Here is what I would like to do. I would like to cast Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
which is an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw, cool.
Yeah.
He fails.
Great. So I can create any sound, image, temperature, and while the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real.
Wild.
So I would like to show the American dream everything that it could possibly be.
Broadway lights, ba-da, we got the show for you! Pow! Images of all the various places across the entire country, all the people that have ever come to New York and moved anywhere else in the country as the gateway to this land. It looks insane as you see it's like twitching, and you've tapped into that ephemeral axiom, and you see its body is like morphing and changing as it tries to stop it.
And I say, look at what you could be. Why would you limit yourself when you can be all of this?
Amazing, go ahead and roll damage.
It actually doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't do damage.
I mean, it's 1d6 psychic damage if it's a real thing.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
But it doesn't feel like it's a person. It's not a person doing damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just need it to know.
Yes. I'm gonna need another dexterity save from Sophia.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I have
on that.
advantage. Well, I think I also already passed it. Well, the other one was 22.
22, that's correct.
Yeah.
22 hits, or sort of 22 passes. You can take your attacks as you begin to fall.
Oh, no, I'm falling back into M. Remember, M was positioned to...
Cool. Yep. So...
I'm falling back into M, and then I want her to just throw me back.
Rad. Hold on one second. Let's get a little bit of...
Doing a trust fall. Trust you, my big statue friend.
And you want her, on her turn, you want her to throw you back.
Oh, her turn.
She could just spin you around.
She moved and like...
But couldn't I just fall back into, like, use my movement to fall back into her and then kick
and then
back?
actually, yeah, you could jump. You could easily make that jump.
Oh, wait, before she does this, can I also have given Sophia Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to say that M actually readied an action, and is going to go ahead. She heals you for 16 hit points.
Okay.
And flings you back up there. And you spring up with the rest of your movement.
Okay. I got haste. So first off, I'm going to hex this guy. And the ability I want him to have disadvantage on is Constitution.
Okay.
So he's hexed, and then I'm just gonna start attacking.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
Does a 21 does hit, or 22?
22 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with my, also, one of these is necrotic, one of these is radiant. I'm doing necrotic damage because of the hex.
He's actually immune to necrotic, but, so go ahead and roll
So
the
I
radiant.
won't even do that, okay. Whatever, There's my D8. Does someone have my D8? No, I have the D8. Okay, so that is 15. And I'm gonna stunning strike him. That's a Constitution save, which he should have disadvantage on now.
Ooh, baby. He passes.
Passes, okay. Gonna go after him again. Does a 18 does not hit. Oh, but I have Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
And 24 does hit.
Yep.
Hit him again for another, let's see, 7 plus 5, 12, another 12. Gonna stun him again.
He's rolling with disadvantage. Boom, 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 boom. Crack! And in the phantasmagoria around him, a bunch of teeth fly out of his head, and his head goes on a swivel.
Is he stunned?
He is stunned.
Yes! Does that mean that I get advantage when I attack on him now?
That does mean that,
So this is my
yes.
third attack because I got stun because I have haste.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nat 1. So never mind, that's not gonna hit. But
You have
I still.
advantage,
With
right?
advantage?
Oh yeah, I have an advantage. That's gonna hit.
Yes!
Hell
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I'm gonna do another 10, and then I'm gonna hit with my very final one with my little backhand.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's also gonna hit for another 11 damage.
For another 11 damage.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He is stunned. He can no longer act on his turn.
I want to get in his face and be like, I also still have a fucking reaction waiting for you.
At the end of your turn, you're going to get to use it because though he is stunned, he is going to keep using his legendary actions. He's going to miss his next turn. I'm going to need from you a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Have advantage on that. So, is a 25.
25. You take no damage.
Yes!
He explodes in fire. Ricky, Ricky, I'm going to need a dex save from you as well, actually, because you're still up there.
Advantage on this.
But this counts as him doing. This counts as him doing a spell.
Yes, it does.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack him one more time.
Cool.
I got a
And
16.
20, you got a 16? 21, 25, 30. You take 34 points of damage.
Got down. -4.
I hit him again for another 7. Can I use that?
Wait, can I use a luck point?
To reroll?
Yeah.
You're fine. You have your final luck point. Yes, you can.
Yes.
Oh, for your dex save?
Wait, you have advantage on dex saves, by the
I
way.
got it. I got
got it?
I got
Oh, you
17
got
plus
it.
5 plus 4.
You take
24.
half that. Does that still
Okay.
put you under?
No.
Okay.
I have
Woo!
so it's 34. I take, what is that?
16?
17?
17.
You get the 7 more
Like
damage
13.
from him.
Yes, I did. M is going to fly up and heal Ricky. She heals you for 15 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, also he has disadvantage on saving throws to maintain concentration when I was hitting.
When you're
Each
next
time I hit him.
Let me roll for that then, actually.
Yeah, so each time I hit him, he has it.
Each time you do it? Okay. He would have to roll a 1 to miss. So he succeeds. He keeps concentration on the spell. M flies up and heals. The wind is going to go. I'm going to need it flies all the way up to hit you guys up here. I'm gonna need saves from Sophia and Ricky up there.
Are these dex?
These are dex, yep. Or sorry, no. These are strength.
Strength, okay.
Sophia get a +4 from being close to Ricky.
Yeah. you should.
Oh, sweet.
I got like 31.
Jesus Christ.
I got a 24.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sorry, 23.
Cool. Neither of you are knocked out of the sky, which is good news. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning damage each.
How are you, Ricky?
I'm at 20.
Oh, nice.
Le Grand Gata leaps from you, Ricky, over to, and actually you're about to fall.
I'm
right?
still grappling him.
Oh, you're still grappling him, that's right.
Yeah.
So Le Grand Gata jumps over to Sophia, who is about to fall and
The thing is,
sparkles around you.
when a cat's about to jump.
Yeah, does its shoulder thing.
They like wiggle their little butt.
Leaps to you.
By the way, Pete, he has disadvantage on con saves.
Fuck yeah.
So the ground swirls around you. You do still feel yourself falling, but you have an extra move action, which is what the cat's doing.
Yeah.
Then that's going to be Ricky. I'm going to need a dex save at the beginning of your turn.
The beginning. Okay, advantage on dex. Uh, 23.
23 passes. You still take half damage. 10, 21, 29. You take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
You still up?
It's still your turn.
Okay. Commune with my axe. I feel like it's just getting more and more dangerous. So I'm going to, I guess I'll swing first and see if I hit. That's it. Yeah, that hits. That's my first attack. That's a 19 plus 3. 17, like another 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm hasted, so I'll do the last attack. That's another 19 plus 3, so all 3 attacks hit. My first attack, I'll use Divine Smite.
Okay.
Which is, my 3rd level Divine Smite, which would be, how many is that? 3d8 plus 8.
4d8.
4d8 plus 8?
Yep.
Can I have some
Or
d8?
it'll be 5, right?
2d8, 3d8, 4d8, and then 5d8 from your axe. Yeah, 5d8
Okay.
plus 8.
Okay. So that's 10, 16, 19 plus 7, 26 plus 8. That's the Divine Smite.
34.
34.
Cool.
And then I do just regular, that was 38?
Yes. Again, the American Dream is looking bad, but it's still there.
Okay, then I'll just, this is my regular damage, which is just 1d8. So 5 plus 8, so I add that.
Okay.
And then one more, so 7 plus 8, 15.
15 does not hit.
Or 15 damage.
15
all
damage.
3 hits hit, they're all.
Gotcha. Cool.
Then I guess I'm gonna use my ability. And
So on the last attack, you're going to use your ability,
yes,
right? So that last one did 15, right?
yes. And I look at Kingston. You got me if you got me. And I need a bunch of D10s from people.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You
How many?
got me if you got me. Oh, God.
I need 5.
You got me if you got me?
You need more.
You need more?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
Yeah, get those.
Get those 10s.
So crunchy.
Count the 10s.
Okay, so 1,
My kids are doing
3.
all right. This is 7.
This is 10.
There's a 9 at most.
That's 20, 25, wait, 10, 20, 30, 35, 39, 48. 48, what's it called?
Radiant damage?
Radiant damage.
You see that Ricky takes the questing blade back. You hear the voices of past heroes go, "You got it, kid. It's the sacrifice." Go ahead and read that power for everybody if you'd be so
Okay.
kind.
You can add 10 d10 radiant damage to a single attack, but you take the entire attack's worth of damage on yourself, and you need to make a DC 15 con save or die.
What?
You see Ricky, Sophia, bah, 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 and Ricky holding onto the thing's leg, basically while it's being distracted by the light and show, and you're just bodying and knocking teeth out and stunning this guy. Bah, 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 bah. Ricky leans back and you see a faint shimmer of wings extend behind Ricky. Hold on one sec.
Oh my God!
What?
You angel!
And you cleave into the chest. Pow! Of the American Dream. This form vanishes. And the corporeal form is utterly destroyed. You see that in its place, just a pillar of raw fire, like roiling dream energy, appears in its place. That is Ricky's turn. I'm gonna need that I assume you're at 0.
Yes.
I'm gonna need that Constitution. Let's actually get the box of Doom out real quick.
Constitution at your blast, my dude.
Right now.
That's blessed.
So Constitution's 2 + 4, so I get 6 added to whatever I roll. Can I roll?
And it's a 15.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's go ahead and make that roll. So you're trying to, it's DC 15. So you need to, what do you add to con?
I have 2 plus my my aura gives me 4.
4. So you're adding 6 to this roll. So you need a 9 or higher, and then the bless is gonna get added to that as well. Okay.
You got this.
5 + 6 is 11.
Ooh.
Can I take me instead? I've lived so many lives. Don't take him.
Wait, didn't that work though? 11, because then you had all your stuff. Oh,
11
total.
was the total.
I got it.
That's going to be a spin round now.
You want to take all of them? Just pass them. Minus. That's yours.
Cool. We'll roll to see which direction you're falling in. You were here. Zach, give me a D8 roll to see which way you're falling. 1's gonna be here, and then going clockwise, that'll be the directions.
3.
1, 2, 3. So you're actually falling to the right.
Towards me?
Yes,
Ooh.
towards you. But as the spin occurs, so let's go ahead and move this though real quick.
Fucking Don confetti ass bitch.
Wait, who's
Even
that?
just seeing
Who
him.
summoned him again? I like that
I
move.
got.
Did you?
Yeah.
You hated on.
I mean, fully wrong.
I mean, he's got to know that he is fucking in trouble with the rest of Fairy.
Sophia's
I
still
am gonna
up here.
fuck up his shit.
Yeah.
He is no longer a maid fairy.
No, he's not.
And Ricky indeed is falling in this direction, off towards the side. Cool. On Ricky's turn, he will fall into the storm.
How do we get Kingston to Ricky?
I think I can get Ricky to Kingston.
Kingston, that's gonna be you.
Great. Are you just falling? Mm-hmm. Do you have a way to stop yourself? Mm-mm. Great. I'm gonna run, ready in action to catch Pete, and then as a bonus action, cast healing word on my man.
Kugrash.
Kugrash, yes.
Cool. You run.
And I'll cast that as a 2nd level spell.
You run to grab Pete. Cast it as a 2nd level spell.
So it's just 2d4, right? It's 2, 5 plus 5. 10.
10 hit points are healed to you.
Sweet.
You jump up. Kingston, you have your ready to action to catch Pete. Esther holds on to her force fields that she's doing, and she actually takes a full move action and begins to sprint and create a bridge of platforms, kind of higgledy-piggledy. That's not 100% chance that, you see she's like wrecked, but like there's not 100% chance that Ricky will land on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll that D4.
For.
Not.
Oh, right. 1.
Everyone regains a first level spell slot. Nod flies over to this platform here, going to where Pete is.
God, send me back up.
This moves to Kingston. I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw, Kingston.
Oh, that was big time failure.
Okay. 8, 18, 26, 31 points of damage.
Fuck, I'm at 2.
Okay.
It's okay.
Not down.
Oh my god.
This fucking Kugresh is back up. Kugresh has heals.
You dispel mag. No.
Kugresh, you awaken and eat the bagel of all things.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Little thing that happened in Murph's interlude. You have one round as you feel your consciousness begin to expand. You guys see the crown start to float off of Kugrash's head and his fur stand on end. And you begin to see images of a rat and an eagle and a bear and a dog and a spider and a man. You see brief images of an old man with a lot of regrets and some grit and heart as well. Kugresh, you're beginning to disappear, but you do have the round.
Can I do anything special or just?
You can't. I'll allow you to do it. If you want to take combat actions, you can, and then at the end of the round, we'll resolve eating the bagel of all things.
Got it. Cool. Then I'm going to.
If you have a dispel magic.
Yeah, should I do Dispel Magic or should I heal Kingston?
Heal Kingston.
Yeah.
Heal Kingston? Cool. I'm gonna heal Kingston.
Cool.
I'll do 5th level Cure Wounds, because this is the last one, bud.
What? What do you mean? I mean, you're glowing and you're turning into a man again. But what?
Well, I think I got into some bad trash. I don't think I can come back from this one. Do me a favor.
Okay.
My son is a vampire.
Oh,
If you could make him not a vampire,
I'll do my best.
that would be wonderful.
Hopefully I can do something for that.
11, 15, 22, 32.
Ooh, and is the unicorn aura still there or no?
Unicorn goes down when I go down.
Gotcha.
Can that 5th level cure once just be a very intense, like, handshake?
Yes. A very intense handshake between the two of you.
You're not grossed out?
Not anymore. You're also a human being now, so this feels right.
For the brief moment you are a human being, you shake Kingston's hand. And Kugresh fades and spirals in magical rings and circles out into the storm. Kugresh, you become aware, first of all, of the things here as your consciousness begins to expand into the universe, eating the most powerful bagel of all time. As you vanish, you become aware first with perfect knowledge of all the things which are occurring here, which include Robert's spirit in the storm going, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
I would like to bite him.
Ah! Oh, you fucking rat! You fucking rat bastard! You're the rat!
You're a human
I'm not a
biting
rat.
another human.
You also become aware, because of Pete's clue, you become aware of the edges of the phylactery. You can read the rest of Robert's phylactery. You know the whole incantation.
Yeah.
And your consciousness expands. You have it in your head. All you need to do is say it, and you also are aware of one other little thing, which is I assume Pete is carrying it. There's a little list in Pete's bag.
I want the naughty list.
And you see that your name vanishes from the naughty list. And Bruce Cugridge appears on the nice list with a little parenthetical, Cugrash.
It's too bad Santa's dead.
But all we see is just Cugrash disappear?
I think I can kind of talk to you guys here, right?
Yeah,
'Cause I can tell
you
them.
guys hear in the storm Robert's voice, and you hear Cugrash going, "Fuck you!"
Hug, where are you going?
I'm in the mist. In the dream thing, kind of. I know how to
But you're
kill
gonna come
this
back
thing.
and be a rat, and we're still gonna hang out, right? Because I have a small pool of friends, and you're one of them.
I need you to hang out with Wally, actually. And I need you to save Ricky so he can be his workout buddy.
Okay.
Pete, that's gonna
Okay.
be Pete. That's gonna be you.
How far away am I from the?
On your turn,
American
you fall the rest of the
Dream?
distance.
Oh.
You're gonna take some, but not much falling damage. You take 10 points of falling damage. Halved, yep.
As Pete lands, hopefully close to my arms.
In your arms, yeah, that's
In my
what's...
arms. Can I slip the MTA Metro card to Nod that they gave me and say, just in case?
Great.
You slip the MTA, you have Pete in your hands, magic swirling around everywhere. And Pete, because you are caught, you're back up on your feet right away. Another spin. I know you guys are all gonna move in a second. This is here. So I need Pete and Kingston to make those saves.
A nat 20.
Nice.
Not
Is that nat
me.
20 stop?
You're holding Pete. On a nat 20, you're holding
Great.
Pete.
Fuck yeah, thank you, because I definitely failed.
Hey, you know, I guess I gotta get my foot. I gotta get my balance together. Clearly.
All I feel is your hand go into my jacket pocket, giving me the Metro card, but I'm like, what's up?
Esther makes her save. You see the American Dream is Ricky's axe blow has destroyed it. Make another dexterity saving throw for me. It is now without intelligence and now is just like roiling and burning in chaos. And
Oh, I didn't get to take an action or anything. But was that my action falling and being caught?
Oh, sorry. I fucked up. Let's take your action.
I was gonna cast Cone of Cold on this like fire being.
Ooh, fuck. What's the range on Cone of Cold?
60-foot cone.
60-foot cone. I don't know if you'll be able to reach the flame from there. So you're gonna have
None
to.
of this cone, I think, right?
Oh no, well, I could try to like run.
Oh yeah, you can run.
Could you have done it before you fell? I'm dead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you want, do you want to run and get within range?
Yeah, please.
Cool. You get here. 60.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
60 is that is unfortunately not within a range of 60.
If I run and jump onto the platform in front of me? do I have
Yeah,
that much
actually, if you want to make
movement?
an athletics check, and Willie's right there, he'll give you advantage on that.
Okay, come on, and I'm blessed. 12, 13.
Are you remembering that you're now jacked as hell and adding an extra?
Oh, right, no, sorry. Yeah, 12,
Plus 5, right? Wouldn't it?
Plus 5.
yeah, 17.
Willie, voice through the air, your jacked chrome body rises into the
Fuck
sky. You are just within range. You will hit Sophia too.
I will use a sorcery point
Careful
to do
spell,
careful
dope.
spell.
Oh, okay.
My
I was gonna
final
be like, fuck
sorcery
me up.
point?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's a con saving throw, which he now has disadvantage on.
Because he's hexed.
Yeah.
And I need everyone's D8, please. Or I just need
Hopefully,
8 D8.
If he fails.
Oh, then he takes half damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you. I need 4 more. 2. I need 2 more. 1. 1 more, please. Thank you. Come on, with disadvantage.
He doesn't say.
Oh, you want to see a roll before you see?
Yeah, let's see it.
Nice.
A couple good things. things. Okay, that's 10, 15, 20, 34 plus 8.
42.
42.
42. As the Vox Phantasma, you freeze the flame, and there is a solid chunk of ice. You've arrested the chaos. Frozen fire rests in the sky, standing in front of you. You are using all of your powers, Vox Phantasma, holding it into this single form, getting it to the point where it is weak, and you see the golden door behind it glowing. That's going to be Willie. Willie turns to you, Kingston, and sort of gives you a look like, anything you need me to do?
Okay. I mean, you're going to like puppet Ricky somewhere? Is that your hope?
I have several options.
Okay. I mean, if not, there's a crazier plan where Ricky throws me, or Willie throws me into the sky, and I attempt to catch.
You should do that now and just put the frozen thing back through the door. Just make a.
Can Willie throw me against the ice as to push it through the golden door?
Yes, absolutely. Cool. He is. I'm gonna make a check for him. I'm gonna say he has a +8 to strength. I'm gonna say this is a DC 25. He's gonna roll 17 or higher.
So much has been happening.
On a 17 or higher, Willie's gonna get you where you need to go.
If this is insane.
6. He does not get you where you need to go.
Maybe this is the time to ask the city for help.
Yeah. I'll use. Can I ask for divine intervention on that roll?
Yes. Well, so divine intervention is a 10% chance of happening.
Yeah.
That's a 19 or a 20 on a D20. I will ask you to roll for the chance of divine intervention.
Okay,
the
yeah.
box of doom going right here.
Why not, dude? You only live once, unless you're Misty Moore.
8. So close to a 20.
It was so close to
It's
a
fun
20.
like in such a beautiful way.
I know. If that was Allie, it would have been a 19.
Yeah.
Your rolls are beautiful.
Only if it was like a story move, though, like not a combat move.
Willie hurls you up. You land on one of the like airborne platforms,
Okay.
like over here near Rowan.
Okay.
But you are closer in range to this flame.
Great.
And you have not used your action as the
Well, it wasn't even my turn. That was Willie throwing.
Oh my
it.
gosh, yes. Rowan, it's gonna be you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna puppet Ricky over to Kingston.
Okay. So you do puppet. Vroom. I'm gonna say that's gonna give Ricky an advantage on the roll we're gonna make for as he's like flying this way, that you're gonna like bat him this way as hard as you can.
Wait, before we do that then, I would like to climb up. I would like to climb my movement.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm within 30 feet of him?
Yeah.
So instead of anybody doing any fucking rolls, I would like to use Dimension Door.
Nice.
Wait, hang on a second. Fuck. Sorry, my math is getting confused. So can I get within 5 feet of him because he's actively falling?
Those are not where the steps are. You could make an athletics to like jump and catch him, but then
How about an acrobatics?
I would allow an acrobatics. If you fall 5 or more short of the difficulty, it's gonna be both of you going into the storm.
What's the difficulty?
We'll call it an even 20.
What's your acrobatics?
11. So I would have to get, if I get a 4 or below, then. And what happens if I do puppet? I'm so sorry.
It's gonna give him advantage on the save he's gonna make not to go into the storm.
And what's the save he has to make?
Oh, we don't know yet.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
I mean, 4 or lower on a D20 is okay.
Yeah,
But-
I'm gonna try then and do the Dimension Door because I think, God, fuck, if I can't get higher than a 4.
Or I don't want to be the one who
Shit.
said that. Sorry, I'll stop talking.
Fuck, shit, fuck.
Let's go. This is clearly a box of doom roll.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
I didn't want.
You need
I thought it
a.
would just be
You need a 5 or higher to get our boy.
5.
I need a 9 to get him.
And you need a 9 to get him and not go down yourself.
Yeah.
What? You need a
You need
9?
I need a 9 or above to get you and then dimension door you to.
Oh,
And a
okay.
4 or above
A
to
4
just
or
not.
above to not fucking die.
Not both be gone.
13!
Okay.
Rowan Berry leaping from platform to platform.
I love this young fucking body.
You see that Esther throws a platform up under your feet. You got him! Boom. You spiral in your crazy, beautiful old lady clothes as this hot young actress. Grab Ricky, the wings on his back. Boom. Get your arms around him and you dimension door.
Who am I to stand in the way of true love?
I'm gonna put you next to Esther, or wherever you want to go. Where do you want
Does
to dimension
Esther have healing spell?
Oh no, so you go to.
I'm gonna go to Kingston.
Gotcha. Yes.
Who am I to stand in the way of true love? But first, let's see Kingston.
Yeah, but I mean, look, it's not just me and standing in the way of true love. It's also literal death.
Incredible, Sophia. That's you. You can act, but then you're going to begin to fall.
Yeah, but can I fall onto these platform steps?
You can. You have to make a roll to hit them.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna try and do that so then I can push this thing through the
cool.
door.
DC 20 acrobatics.
DC 20 acrobatics. Okay.
Are you blessed? I think you're blessed.
Is that, do I get, since I have haste and I have,
The movement.
and I have advantage on dexterity saving throws?
This counts as a saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, so I get advantage on this. Well, I got it already.
Perfect.
Okay, well, the other one was a nat one, but first one was
Cool.
quite
You
high.
boom fall a couple steps.
Okay, and then I want to just rush up and shove this thing through the door.
Cool. Make. We don't need to roll damage, but make some attack rolls for me. Make some attack rolls.
All right. Okay. That's gonna be 21.
Cool. Roll again.
It's gonna be 24.
Nice.
That's gonna be, let's see, 15. That's gonna be 17. 16.
The attacks.
How many you want? Just keep going?
I think that just about does.
Okay.
Sophia, standing in front of this.
It is what it is.
And another voice, Nod, hearing that says, and what it is anything. You glow with the power of the chosen one. And the frozen flame flies back into the golden door. Robert screams, no! You hear the storm get worse and worse. Sophia, that's your turn. M flies up as you begin to fall, catches you, flies you back down to the platform here.
Why did I get to watch everyone's thing?
Because you're the Vox Phantasma.
Cool.
You know what dreams are up to.
You
Both of
watched
these.
all our things?
Fuck.
Oh, you watched it from there? That's crazy.
That's cool.
Everyone like came in and was like, "You get to watch," and I was like, "Okay." And put on headphones. It was
would've
just like
thought
I almost cried
such
for
a
all of
creative-
you guys. They were tense.
You guys see this, again, tornado shoots over here. I'm just gonna need dex saves from Sophia and Rowan.
I mean, that's definitely
Nat 20.
Yeah, Rowan, you're so hot.
You are so hot, so fucking hot.
You're so cool and fun
My
and
hair
hot.
is like moving in the tornado in that like epic fucking slow-mo way.
God, we should go see a play sometime. I don't know.
Carrie Coons is actually performing off Broadway right now.
I'm
Let's
so
do it.
fucking into plays.
Pete, this comes over here. You see that Willie, give me a saving throw with advantage because you're right next to Willie.
Suck my dick. See,
You're also
after
blessed.
you kill me.
You're blessed, right?
Oh, that adds a 4, so that's nice. It's a what saving throw?
You're gonna fail, but you take 24 half to 12 points of damage.
Fabulous. I'm up to 20. Okay.
Great. La Gran Gata goes, jumps into the middle of this tornado
What?
No!
and dispels it.
Ah.
I love. Oh God. Oh, I wasn't hissing this whole battle. That was my plan.
You still got the vampire teeth.
Then that's going to be Ricky. You're dead. Full dead.
Three people have died in the past 4 hours. Wild.
This moves over here.
4, if you count.
You died.
I died.
You died.
Cug died. Also,
You died.
Yesterday.
You died 3
earlier.
hours ago. You guys died
yeah.
a minute ago.
I'm never gonna
You're the
die.
only two that haven't
Right.
died.
Cug died.
And you're dead.
I mean, I'm not
And you
on
died.
Santa's list, which
But
means that
also-
I'm
I'm gonna
never
need.
die.
I'm gonna
his
need
face that
Dex.
Alejandro died?
As the spinning continues, I'm gonna need Dex saves from Pete, Rowan, and Misty.
With advantage,
Oh, sorry,
since I'm next
Pete.
to.
Yes, with advantage. But Pete, Rowan, Sophia, I'm gonna need Dex saves.
Okay.
Suck my dick.
Am I near them?
22.
22.
Okay, they don't even need my help.
That's how it works.
That time it worked. Yeah,
22,
a lot.
Cool.
23.
None of you are knocked back
28.
or moved. That's going to be Pete. Give me that.
Oh,
give me some
23.
wild magic, by the way.
Oh, right. 18.
Cool. You're good. Kingston.
Scramble down. Revivify.
Oh, shit.
You leap down. Hands on Ricky. Ricky, you arrive at the pearly gates.
Awesome.
JFK. Plane's taking off. A huge pair of wings on your back. You see Ox with a pair of wings runs up. As you approach the pearly gates, you see that a group of angels applauds. Yeah, Ricky Matsui.
Whatever.
You arrive there, and after a moment's time, you see that a man that you haven't met before walks up to you crying. He's a super jacked, dorky-looking dude, thick glasses, and he comes up and gives you this big, huge hug. He's got a pair of wings on his back as well. Incredible, man, incredible.
Thanks. Something about you seems familiar.
My name's Dale.
Oh.
I can't believe it. Thank you for watching out for Sophie, man.
Of course.
I
She watched out for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This is so cool.
Yeah.
She's a chosen one!
Yeah.
I love my wife! Just tears streaming down his face.
Did you, just out of curiosity, how did you die?
Isabella murdered me.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm sorry that I brought that up.
It's okay. I didn't get the riddle of the chosen one in time. I didn't understand it.
Oh. But she got it.
She got it.
Yeah.
And honestly, the city's better off for it. You see some tears roll down his face. Kingston, you cast the spell, you close your eyes, you appear at the pearly gates. Normally, you have to do a little bit of wheeling and dealing when people's souls were especially pure or especially corrupt. But you arrive at the pearly gates, you see St. Peter looks over at you and looks at you and says, I tell you, Kingston Brown from uptown. How's it going, friend?
I'm good. How are you, Peter?
I'm good. Well, what a time. Can you believe it?
I'll tell you. I mean, it's a tough day. It's a tough day. You're taking a lot of my friends today.
You look and see Alejandro and his wife Esmeralda. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay.
He sees over and he goes, you see what I mean? You have to have a good time.
All right, I get it.
I did a lot of magic. 94 years, a long time for a wizard to be, doing the cryptic riddles and beakers and smoke and saying a dark time is approaching. And then you say, hey, you keep it secret. And then you say, there is a legend of a rumor of a myth. And, you see, he goes,
But I will miss to go to the corner and get chopped cheese with you, my friend.
Hey, what can I say? I'm pretty old. It probably won't be too long until we're up here.
We'll keep the
together.
sea warm.
Yeah, okay.
You can come and you can join us.
That's like a little morbid, but I started this off. Yeah. You keep the sea warm for me.
Hey, when the time comes, it's going to be a party here too.
Looking forward to it.
You see, St. Peter says, so you're here to snatch one of our pure souls away, bring them back to that wicked world?
Yeah, that one Ricky Matsui.
You got me.
You see Ricky's there. St. Peter says, well, I'll get the paperwork ready. We're always happy to sign a soul back out to you, given X, Y, Z. See, he starts going. Dale kind of looks off into the middle distance, looks over at you and says, well, keep Soph. I guess give my love to Sophie. Please tell her that I'm sorry I couldn't be there, and I think the world of her.
Okay.
You see, he says, Kingston, good to see you again.
How are you, Dale?
I'm all right. You see, he turns around, Alejandro says, Dale, come, get some food, have some fun, have a party. And you see that Dale starts walking away to go into heaven.
Hey, Dale, just in case you're wondering, the deer are all right.
They're just so gentle, they're like big mice. They're like big yard mice.
I know.
You see that, St. Peter gets the book out. He puts the book in front of you. You see there's like paperwork to sign and stuff like that.
Sign away.
And you and Ricky are at the pearly gates, and you turn to walk back to the mortal realm.
Before I leave, can I stop and talk to Dale for a second?
Sure.
Can I try to give him my axe? If there's anything I can do.
Yeah. You hand the axe to him. He takes it, and you see it changes into this insane set of nunchucks in his hand. Just like. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You see that you hand the questing blade over to him. As you do so, you see that he begins to fill with this like radiant light and look around and at all these other angels, and the angels go, Mr. Lee, you gotta see reason. And just starts housing all these angels. And you see St. Peter looks from the book, Mr. Matsui, what the hell did you do? Why'd you give him a questing blade?
I don't know. Seemed like it would be really cool.
You snap awake, your wings vanish as you are once again the mortal man, Ricky Matsui. You are revivified. You no longer have your questing blade. Kingston, that's your turn. Esther, teleports over here, immediately starts just like gripping you, just hardcore making out, blood and storm everywhere.
So dead.
You're so nearly dead.
You have 1 life point, but your ass is being rammed.
Nod smiles, raises up, looks at you and says, I knew I picked right. The golden door shuts. The storm continues as the door disappears, and Kugrash, that is your turn. You know the full inscription. All you need to do is say it.
What is the full inscription?
A branching web of necromantic, horrifying words appear that you boil down, you speak them, you guys hear strange from all around the storm. And the final piece are 3 words in an ancient form of Latin that just say greed is good. And all you have to do is speak those words and then deny them. So I'll let you tell me what Kugrash says at the end of this.
All right. Kugrash says the beginning part of it, and then says, greed is good for rat motherfuckers like Robert Moses, but not in our town, not in our fucking city. Make Wally Santa Claus.
Greatest city in the world!
The storm disappears. Happy New Year! Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in days of old lang syne? And the drunk person vomits all over your guys' shoes.
Oh my God.
Fucking love the city!
Do you have
Where are you
anything
from?
else to drink?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, cool. Yeah, checks out.
You see, fire vanishes. Willie is standing here. All of you feel Kugrash's essence.
He's not here.
No, he begins to expand throughout the universe.
Become one with the juicy cockroach.
I've somehow found a little stage to stand on. And I continue the song. To old lang syne, my dear, to old lang syne, I raise a glass of no regrets for the sake of old lang syne. Goodbye, old friend.
I pour one out for Kugrash, and then I get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich and mash it into the ground. I don't know where you are, Cuggy.
While all
But
this
this
is
is for
happening,
you.
can I walk up to Don Confetti and just backhand him as hard as I possibly can?
Oh, that little
He is
bitch.
Beat the shit out of him.
I would like to cast Dominate Person on fucking
Yes.
Don Confetti.
He fails magnificently.
Great.
He just kicked the shit out of it.
You little shit, you get out of this fucking city and I never want to see your goddamn face again. And if I or any of the fair folk see your face again, let me tell you, there will be trouble.
You see, he says, very well, I shall do as many other crime folk have done before me and move to Arizona, change my name and burn my fingerprints off.
Just so you know, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kick your ass.
I don't deny.
Once a year, I'm gonna show up and kick
Once a year? It'll be like Christmas.
Fucking show up
our
in
own
San
little
Jose,
Christmas.
buy some cowboy boots and kick your ass.
I have never made any bones about it. I'm quite bad.
You see Don Confetti. Don Confetti.
I grab him and I just wipe the throw up off my shoes with it. It's my cheat day.
You all get the fuck out of the hellhole that is Times Square on New Year's.
Good God.
A bunch of people are talking about, what's this party? Free drugs? That sounds dope as hell.
Ooh.
Pete, you can't fall for your own trick. Also, you're sober.
No, I just wanted to check it out. I was wondering. I thought it was something else.
The sounds fade. You all can, you see M heals all of your wounds and injuries. M kisses you, kiss on the cheek, Sophia. Looks at you all and says, well, pain is a part of healing, and the things we've lost should hurt. But it does not mean that we are defeated or that they will hurt forever. And she reaches out and touches your arm, Kingston, heals you, and you see she gives you a kiss on the cheek and says, I better get back to my fountain. These sacrifices are never made in vain. All these people, you hear celebration, confetti, yay!
Their lives are our lives, and ours are theirs, all intertwined together. I think that's kind of beautiful. And she flies away. You see La Grande Gata looks over at you, Sophie, and goes, well, I have been away from the bodega for long enough.
Get back there.
There might be rats or cockroaches.
Ooh, save me a little Debbie snack.
I will be sure to find any ho-hos or...
Buddy bar, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun. And La Grande Gata sneaks away. Willie looks over at you all. You see, looks over at you and says, not bad. I'm not worried about New York. You see that he looks over to you and says, I am going to head over to Gramercy. He starts taking off. The rest of you are in Times Square. Esther is just holding your hand, Ricky. She goes, what happened to the questing blade?
I gave it to,
Those are incredibly rare. They're important. They're so important.
yeah.
They're so important.
Oh, well, I mean, someone else has it. That's pretty cool.
There is a Holiday Inn about 3 blocks from here.
Sure, yeah.
I stopped both of them. I'm like, okay, look, you guys need to go somewhere better than a Holiday, and you've been waiting so
What do you mean,
long.
like a Howard Johnson, or?
That penthouse that we talked about.
Absolutely.
I actually have other stuff I have to do, so I won't be there. But
Yeah, because you were
put it on my
invited.
card.
So good thing
No, I'm
you're
saying
letting us know why you
I
can't
wanted to
go.
make sure that you knew that I was offering it to you for you to stay in and not all of us go there.
I let you know that I gave your husband my questing blade, and I think I don't know.
He probably really liked it.
I think
He
he
loves fucking shit up.
I think he fucked a lot of shit up.
Thank you.
You guys see on the ground before you a little bronze crown, dirty, grimy little crown on the ground, and a little rusty staff.
Oh my God, I pick it up.
What do you guys do? You are victorious. You see that the golden door is sealed, Nod is restored. You see the shattered time stone at the center of Times Square. It's being swept up, and a shitty old phylactery with Robert's final inscription completely undone by Kugrash's sacrifice.
I gotta
I'm
be to
gonna-
work tomorrow at 10 a.m., so I'm gonna go home.
Kingston,
What?
go see Liz.
Okay, fine. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we'll be.
She's
I
at your
cast Dominate Kingston and make him fucking go and fix his marriage.
she's at your work, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That works out.
Okay. All right.
Go wish her, go give her a New Year's kiss.
Okay. It was
God.
one good conversation. There's a lot of work. You know what? Great job, everybody. That was real good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find Wally.
I'm gonna go with you. I think I remember the video that fucking Bob Moses showed me where everyone hated me, and Kugrash was the only one that was like, hey,
Well,
maybe no. Or like
yeah.
led the charge on like, Pete's fine. And I think I feel like really sorrowful.
Truthfully, I was planning on dying in that fight to be with Dale, but now that Cug is gone, I feel like Wally needs a buddy. And I'm gonna train Wally to be a monk and install him as the new Santa Claus.
on our
You also
awesome.
do see, by the way, that Santa's bag and hat are both.
I picked
I will
those
grab
up
those,
too
okay.
because I'm gonna need that.
Well,
Yeah,
but
on the way.
Santa, there's multiple Santas though, right? That was
There are
the premise
multiple
of the
clauses.
first
Clones
fight.
only, but
In the
there's
Santa-
But
clones.
there's only
But he
one
makes
true
clones.
Santa Claus.
He makes clones, and there was
We'll
only
have
one
to
true
find.
Santa Claus.
We'll have to
Is
hold
there
on
a-
with
so
Gramercy.
pure-hearted.
In this
He would be
universe,
such a good Santa.
He would
is
be
there
great. Santa. he's
Santa
gonna be
Claus?
great.
Everyone give me an Arcana check.
Great.
13.
Bad.
19.
17.
14.
Oh no, 19.
17.
19. The original St. Nicholas, of course, died a long, long time ago. He was killed by the Catholic Church during the Dark Ages as a heretic, of course.
Naturally.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense. He's St. Nicholas. Well, when they found out that he had a workshop full of elves, they were like, that's no go, you can't do that. And then they later canonized him, and it's a whole long and involved process.
Complicated.
But yes, there have been many, many Santa Clauses.
Great.
Yeah, I think that this Santa Claus happened to be a very powerful sort of wizard or sorcerer or something. I think Wally's gonna need some muscle around him to keep him safe, but I think he has the heart to be Santa Claus.
Yeah.
think he
Can
does
we
too.
stop by
Good
like
boy.
a red box on the way and get like every Will Ferrell movie ever made and show up at
and
Wally's
just show
house
and be like, you got a new job. Let's watch some movies
Let's
to show
watch
you how
all
to
the
do
movies,
it.
man. Like,
Except for Bad Santa. Don't show him that one. It'll
Yeah,
be
you're
so
right.
And I talked to
easily
Esther and
influenced.
like, let's just make sure that his other son's not a vampire anymore.
Oh, yeah, I need to deal with
right.
You're right, we
That I
should
have
deal with
nothing
that.
to do with.
Remove curse.
Cool, I
try
think
it.
you guys probably all head to Forest Hills in that case, because Wally's there as well. You guys, there you see walking down the street going towards their house, sort of very sick-looking David, his wife Diane, their two kids Matt and Delia, and Wally going, I think the pancakes are better than IHOP, personally. If you ask me, it's the best of
Wally-
premium chain restaurants. I think the pancakes are great. The waffles aren't bad either.
Hey, Wally. Hi, Sophia Lee. I'm a good friend of your dad's.
You know, okay.
Not her dog. Not the dog. Your dad.
Which dog?
Not the
Dad?
Your rat
Your
dad.
Dad?
you
Should be a
guys should
part of
hang
it.
out.
dad. This is, yeah, you're my best friend.
You're my best friend. What is it?
Oh my God, I really don't want to have to do this. Your dad graduated to a different
Earth.
plane.
Yeah,
of
go
life.
college.
Yeah, so he's gonna be gone for a while, but we have a new thing to work on you with. Do you want a job? A new job? You get to do. I know you like driving the trains. What about driving a sleigh?
Whoa, on rails it would break.
No, through the sky.
With
Okay.
the reindeer.
Yeah.
Try this hat on. It's really warm and soft.
Yeah.
Full beard sprouts from his face. Huh? Oh.
You're Santa.
You're
right?
Santa now.
Oh, okay, I'm Santa now. Everyone's got to sit on my lap for Merry Christmas to tell the presents they want to me.
Yeah, and then when you get to go around and give them all the presents.
Yup.
I need a bag full of toys.
Oh, we got that.
We got a while to work on the whole Santa act because
Now
it's
we-
not until next year.
Now you're
Yeah.
really high status.
Yeah. Also, is there a list somewhere? I feel like I need my list.
Well, okay, look, buddy.
Okay, one thing at a
We're working
time.
on-
One thing at a time.
Here's your list. I scramble. I hand you
Did
some
we
sort
just
of list.
create the next villain?
Yeah, I'm unsure. He's really bossy.
He goes, wow, okay.
I mind link with him.
You see that the hat is downloading tremendous amounts of information into his mind.
Wait, is it making him smarter? Is it making? Can I do an insight check to see if
go
it's
for it.
making him smarter? Okay.
Yeah,
I got
I'll
a
do an
6.
insight check.
I want to know because that was
Blech.
Cug's dream to awaken him.
He's becoming wise and smart, and you see that he like all this Christmas magic is filling him, but he's still very much Wally. It's not that it's making him smart, it's still very much him, but he has access to a lot of stuff that he didn't have access to before.
Yeah, I think that's all Cug wanted for him.
You see, he goes, wow! Christmas isn't a present, it's a feeling! Gah!
Hey, Wally, if you were going to go to the store and just pick up some essentials, what's one thing that you would include?
From the store?
Yeah, like,
String cheese!
okay. Anything else? Like, if you had to clean up a mess?
Paper towel?
Okay.
All right. Well,
What?
I gotta go.
Wait, no. What?
He forgot them last time. That was David.
All right. I'll tell you what. I better get to the North Pole because it's almost gonna be Christmas in 11 and a half months.
Yeah. Well, is there a North Pole?
You see that David, Diane, Matt, and Julia are looking at this going, what is happening?
We should probably fix the umbral
I
arcana
was
at
just
some
realizing
point.
that too.
Can I try to remove? Do I have any spell slots back? Maybe.
Oh, we were healed, right?
Yeah.
You're all healed, but you haven't done a long rest yet, so you don't.
Can I do a medicine check on David?
Yes, you can.
And just like, what is it going to take to fix him?
If I get a nat 20, can I have heal him from
Yeah, you're in that 20.
Oh.
22.
Cool. 22. It'll take a greater restoration.
All right. Well, the holy detergent will work tomorrow morning. So,
Cool.
Hey, you know how your dad was talking about you? How you got bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can handle that. Will you come down to St. Owens tomorrow morning?
Sure. I have. I'm freelance, so my insurance is through.
It's all gonna be taken care of.
Cug took care of it. Your dad. He's a good man.
See, he looks and says, "You were all the people that were friends with him when he was a rat."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We're his rat friends.
We're all the adults who were friends with the rat.
Yeah. I'm
We
the
were
one.
5 adults, human beings who wanted
were
to be
friends.
friends with a rat.
Sometimes we
Be friends
carried
with
the
the
rat
rat.
so that he could keep up with our stride.
I picked him up
once-
on many occasions.
Sometimes I would do his hair and he would look like an ugly baby.
They once ran a scheme
Yeah.
of chasing people
I can
out, getting
almost see
free
him
drinks at
dancing
bars.
now, really.
Look,
I'm just getting a vision of a dancing baby.
David, you need to know that I know that you had a tough time with your dad, and he really did love you so much, and he really did regret so much that he didn't have a life with you.
Blood.
Oh, God. Are you-
That's
Oh,
very disturbing.
Okay.
It's a
Oh my
vampire
God.
show.
Here,
So
you want
sorry.
some eye
But
drops or
also, like,
something?
I want you to feel like you can cry because it's important.
You just told me you did tell me it was upsetting that I was doing it, but.
It's just you probably you can't see, you're actually bleeding whenever you cry.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I sent you the Wikipedia page for just what vampires are. Just sort of general knowledge on.
You see Esther shakes her head. You see that David says, "I'll stop by tomorrow. I'm going to take my family inside. We've had a long day."
I feel that.
You see, he says, and you said, "My dad is. Where is he?"
He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
graduated.
So he's here. He's looking out on you. He can see you, and he knows what's going on.
He made a huge sacrifice to stop Robert Moses,
And-
and in doing so, sort of traded his corporeal form for Robert Moses's future.
Am I able to mind link if I can communicate with a willing creature?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I open up a mind link for Kagrash to talk to David?
Yes, you can.
Imagine I'm repeating everything, but you can just talk.
Yeah. You open a mind link, and Congress, you're wild. You're like, you can remember yourself, but you're also remembering everybody else. So you're becoming this like externalized, infinite consciousness. It's trippy, but there's still a part of you that's you. You hear, Dad?
Hey, David. I'm becoming one with the world. It's fucking nuts.
That sounds fucking crazy.
It's fucking kind of awesome.
Well, shit, Dad. I guess you're what? You're like fucking some bodhisattva? You're like enlightened or something?
Yeah, I'm like fucking going back. I'm like reincarnated or fucking something, man. I'm becoming part of the Earth. I'm becoming part of New York.
Well, shit. Well, I guess if you're part of New York, then, you will be around.
Yeah.
Love you, Dad.
Love you, David. Look out for Wally. Although he's Santa now, so he'll probably be good.
The mind link is separated. You see Wally goes, wow, well, okay, I'm gonna go let the MTA know I'm gonna give him my 2 weeks. I'm gonna do the next 2 weeks driving the trains to Santa. And then I'm gonna move to the North Pole.
In the first 2 weeks of January, you're gonna be dressed as Santa driving the MTA.
Hang on, Willie. New York is an at-will state. That means that you can quit at any time. You actually don't need to give 2 weeks' notice.
I understand, but the MTA's done right by me, so it's more of a moral than but I appreciate your
nice.
knowledge of New York's complex labor laws.
You know what? As an actor, it's important to know, to have your own back, your own manager,
Nobody else is gonna stand up for you. You gotta stand up for yourself.
Exactly. That's New York City, baby.
And to all a good night. We blast off. David walks inside. Wally heads back to his apartment as the
Man,
news.
that train that he's driving for the next 2 weeks is gonna be the bomb.
What you just tell me what you do as the battle ends and New York is saved. What happens? You guys, I guess, go. That Ricky and Esther go to, I guess, this nicer hotel.
Awesome.
Awesome. What does Sophia do that night?
I don't know. Does anyone want to hang out? I'm not really ready to stop hanging out.
I have to start looking for a place to live and a job.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, you could always stay at the Order of the Concrete Fist.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can pimp you out a nice room. Yeah.
Again,
yeah.
it is in Staten Island.
So, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I think Wally's
also
apartment
in
still
Staten
exists.
Oh, that's so. Oh, actually, I did actually just remember that I did have something else that I had to do. I'm so sorry. We can hang out here though before you head back. Cool.
I think I'm not gonna go home tonight.
I'm gonna go check in with my people. I sort of have realized, like, I've lived kind of adrift for a few hundred years, and even, like, I feel like I need a little bit more of a base again, and I'm gonna reestablish my
Hell yeah.
relationship.
Yes, you go find your people victorious in battle against the vampires and the fairies moving in from the north and the Order of the Concrete Fist coming in from the south made short work of these vampires.
I'm gonna go to the Gramercy Occult Society and use a ritualistic commune with the city, as well as devices there to try and track down Anna and Amelia.
Actually, that'd be a great place to party. You want to just go to the Order of the...
Okay,
let's
we
go.
don't- we
Let's
have
grab the
business
Sixers.
to do.
Yeah.
No, we're
yeah,
not going.
we're gonna come. That sounds
Kingston,
fun.
you find Anna and Amelia. You commune with the city. You find them. They've been wounded and bitten. They're unconscious but stable. You bring them back to the Order.
Great.
And then, you know, I assume that night you guys all go to rest. You're with your fairy court. Well, there's a lot of stuff to happen here, but you guys want to do something wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do something wild. It is a hot, sticky, sweaty, funky, gross New York summer. It is like mid-August, hot out here. What is going on in the lives of our dear heroes? I'll tell you what the NPCs closest to you are doing. Sophie, your mom, which no woman in her family and her generation has ever done, divorces your father and asks if you would like to, for the time being, while you get back up on your feet, move in together.
I'm actually, I want to say that I offered to Jackson to take over. He made some joke about how he should have retired, and I wanted to offer to take over.
Jackson accepts.
Okay, so yeah, I bring my mom in, though. I want to train her to be a monk and get that divorce body going.
Divorce
She goes,
body.
Sophia, this is better than like the jazzercise. This is
I
nice.
know, because it's real, it's functional. You know, you're building functional muscles that you can use. And then I also want to have opened a school in the Order of the Concrete Fist for rats in honor of Cug Rash. So I want to have like a little training center for rats.
Beautiful.
This is how Master Splinter came to be.
Yeah.
There's a lovely evening. You have your mom staying with you at the Order. You're looking out over Staten Island. It's the new leader of the Order, the chosen one.
I got a picture of Dale. I'm like, Dale, I'm coming for you. I thought I was gonna stay with you on New Year's Eve, but I got business here and I gotta do right by my fallen friends, and I'll be there when I can.
Ricky, you're firefighting. You're doing your thing. Anna and Amelia now are both vampires, but they're cool with it. There's plenty of stuff that they can do to, you know, keep their thing going. And Esther is the new head of the Gramercy Occult Society.
I think Ricky quits being a firefighter
Whoa!
and instead starts a homeless outreach program in honor of Congress.
Oh my God!
and just starts running around giving people food.
We're like installing.
And
like,
now you're
all
like
of this.
triple viral. Like there's hot guy running and like helping
Ox is
people
holding
in
like
need.
a bag of fruit.
Yes, you have put down the blade and taken up the mantle of someone who heals and restores and helps people.
Yeah. I'm still cut. I'm just still really cut.
Still extremely cut.
Yeah.
You and Esther are very happily dating 6 months later. And she also now has coupled the work of the Gramercy Occult Society, and now with the help of the Vox Phantasma and the Tompkins Square Witches Coven, begin to finally finish the work of mapping all of the magical realms adjacent to New York City.
I also want to make sure that as part of my thing as being the working with the Concrete Fist is I'm working directly with everyone. Like, setting up new bridges.
New bridges, not remote. You're involved in shit going on. You're not standing against Dream.
Yeah.
The relationship between Dream and Nod and the waking world has never been better. For the first time in history, the two Voxes are here at the same time. 6 months later, Kingston's still working at the hospital.
Of course. Yeah, I think like I'm still working at the hospital. I don't think so much changes for Kingston. I think still working at the hospital. I think Liz and I spent Sundays together. It's not like a
full arm distance away.
No, it's not taking it slow.
Taking it slow.
There's a lot of
guys
emotions
go on walks
flying
and
around.
stuff?
We're two 55-year-old people. We've lived long lives. I mean, you don't divorce somebody and then be like, fuck it, we're back. It's a process.
Liz comes by with coffee on a Sunday while you're at the hospital, and you guys take a lovely walk by the Hudson River and catch up.
And I now have a dog that's just a real mutt named Bruce.
3 legs, 2 teeth.
Yeah. What a sweetheart. She scratches his chin as you guys walk along together, very happy, and you give Bruce a very good home. What does Rowan get up to? 6 months later, she's probably...
she's trying to form a stable government of the fair folk in New York City.
Very hard to do.
Very complicated, a lot of factions. She's also doing some open mics.
Wow.
She's starting fresh.
Starting fresh. A lot of people are like, I can't believe that you're not repped. That's crazy to me.
Oh my God, yeah, no, I mean, I just got here, so.
Amazing.
Well, thanks, I don't know, if you I would love for some commercial representation or, whatever.
I have a friend. Let me actually reach out to somebody.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'd love to pass along your information.
That's so sweet. And then I'm also, once a week, I'm gonna go and do some workshops with Ricky's, the people that Ricky is helping out.
Beautiful.
Again, in honor of Car Crash. I'm just trying to give people, it's like this, I don't know how much skills I have to help these people, but this is something that I feel like I can do, is giving people the confidence to.
Wonderful, a busy life. And Rowan, of all your incarnations, feels like the one that has grounded herself the most in the business of the city. And with your Fey court here, begin to shape this into some place new. What do you get your silver? I'll let you think about what you get your silver bullion shaped into.
Oh, I know what I get it shaped into.
What do you get?
I would like for it to be shaped into a flag pin.
Little flag pin. A beautiful silver flag pin. And you walk in New York.
And it's an American flag, but with the same colors of the Order of the Concrete Fist. So instead of red, white, and blue, it's the gold and purple to represent both the magical, but also the American dream.
Beautiful. Ding! Lovely little pin. What's 6 months later, what's Pete doing?
Okay, so I think Pete got 7 to buy him out of the drug trade because he absolutely could not do it anymore. But I think 7 paid him in cryptocurrency, and it was all Ethereum. And it was worth a shit ton of money, but it fully tanked. So I think when Pete works a normal job, at the bookstore, but I think Pete, when he had a ton of crypto, launched almost a shitty Banksy style secret artist. just so that he could talk to Priya and hear her go, like, be so mad that there's this new artist on the scene that nobody knows about. And it's Pete just doing, like, what is the most lame thing I could do? And doing it and watching people, like, erupt over it.
Incredible. You work at a dope little, it's like a secondhand bookstore. They have a thing where kids can just come and take books from a shelf.
Yeah.
You have some very chill friends there. And as you sort of put up residence there, the money's not great, but you have a dope little portal to dreams here. And it's right around the corner from Kingston's neck of the woods. And any of the kids that are a little bit dreamy and need a portal to somewhere to get away, to find something that they've always wished for, can find it in your bookstore. And it's super chill. David comes by the hospital, is healed, and over the next couple months, keeps writing letters to Dad because he knows that they will be seen this time, and takes his family as well as Santa Claus. He takes his family as well as Santa Claus
Santa Wally.
Out to the ball game, and every time he does, he buys an extra seat.
Oh my God.
Can I also say that as a little thing on the side, I'm like just making sure that everything's going okay with the Santa thing. Like,
Oh, yes.
I kind of can be like the stand-in Mrs. Claus, make sure everything's running according to plan.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Your mom becomes Mrs. Claus.
Oh my God.
No, would Wally want to
Set
be
up
married?
your mom and Wally.
Oh my God.
One time when I'm at the North Pole, I root around to find a Mrs. Claus hat. Do I find one?
Yes, you find a Mrs.
I put it on my mom's head.
Oh, this is horrifying.
Look at those rosy cheeks.
Very rosy cheeks. Incredible. Truly, truly insane.
I'm also making sure that Kingston is having some fun.
I think
I
Kingston.
now text gifts to the group. But they're all like the same, they're all the same one.
The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah,
gift.
they're all just a bunch of I Love Lucy and like.
That one chocolate eating moment on the conveyor belt.
One question. So P is now just now you're just doing kind of the job of the Vox Phantasma. What do you do? So Nod is always welcome to have you come hang out at the diner, come hang out in Dreamland all you want. What do you do with your dad?
I think I visit my dad and Nod a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go to Nod and I hang out with him and I'm like, oh, it's really cool that you're so open-minded now.
It's hard not to be. Everything I've seen has been the strangest thing ever than the thing even right before it, just a moment before it.
That's so cool. But also, like, you saw all these, like, sexual travesties. Are you okay? I make sure that he's cool.
Even some of the stuff that wasn't sexual. I saw Jesus Christ come in and tell me that he's been lying to everyone and he didn't forgive everybody's sin, and then I saw him he shot himself.
Whoa, that's okay. I think I'm like working with him on like how to show your emotions.
Is everything here real? Because if I can imagine it, then it's
none of it's real. It's all very real and all very not real. So.
Okay.
You know what they say about dreams? It's not really what happens, but it's your reaction to it and how you feel. That's what you should pay attention to.
Cool. Do Mom and your siblings know that I'm here?
I can tell them, I think. Is there a way for me to get my dad out of Nod, or he's like dead?
No, he's not dead.
I take him back to the city then. I'm visiting him for like 4 months, and then that's when I finally asked Nod, like, can he just leave?
Nod's like, oh, I assumed you wanted him to be here forever.
Oh, no.
You bring your dad.
Awkward.
Your dad appears back in his like clothes, but you see he's like extremely changed. He goes, that was a very jarring way for something to happen that I'm glad happened.
Yeah, some powerful medicine.
I'm gonna let my family know I'm not dead because I've been missing for months.
Very cool.
You're a good kid, Pete.
Thanks.
I'll be back sometime because I am never gonna be normal again, and that's okay.
Yeah, totally. I would agree.
Okay. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go.
I'll go back with you. I take a trip up with my dad back home.
You take a trip back home. Your dad, introduces you to everyone. Says Pete's come home for a visit, and we're gonna make it a great fucking visit.
Cool.
And your dad ruins a lot of conversation with a lot of crazy shit that he didn't used to know.
Cool.
The other things, the Sardinian eagle ends up in La Gran Gata's bodega, added to her treasures.
Don't look at that. No.
Why?
Just, I think you
It
should put.
tastes very interesting.
It's been in a man's asshole.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Cool. You do you.
And the last scene we'll leave off on, you are giving chinny scratches to La Gran Gata in your beautiful monastery. A wonderful day of the Order and the Occult Society. Esther and you get coffee all the time. Em's kind of busy these days, but Esther, you get coffee all the time. Esther's now got a key to Gramercy Park, which is pretty wild.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to Ricky's apartment. Oh, my God.
Oh,
gonna be
she
like,
definitely has a key.
Sure.
I feel like Ricky, like, immediately gives her a key. He already had one made.
Just for, just to keep. Just to have.
Just so you used to
And
come in and out.
you look down, the Order, the Occult Society. The Vox Phantasma's got this dope sorcerer's sanctum in this old magic bookshop. And the Vox Populi reigns over and tends to his city. And the new fake court is here. New York's never been more thriving. You look down and see a little group of deer in the little woods of Staten Island move into some backyards. And you suddenly hear a and you turn, and a winged Dale, thick black eye, bloody nose, holding a questing blade, says, I saw the deer. They only have a couple minutes, but I wanted to come and watch them with you. He kisses you, puts his ripped arm around your body.
Did you get even beefier up there?
I think it's the blade. It's honestly kind of fascinating.
I love that you're kicking ass up there.
The angels were too much for me, and then Ricky gave me this, and now I can get out kind of whenever I want. And they're understanding. They get it.
Wow.
But look at the little one. Look at it. Look.
I know that one. He just came along. I think she had him like maybe 3 months ago.
Oh my God. I also wanted to ask, because we missed this last April, but there's actually a lot of stuff that we can file for with the monastery if you're working with the Occult Society, because the Occult Society can apply for grants. So in their taxes, we can actually.
Did you beat up a bunch of angels to come give me tax advice?
I just want everything in your life to be easy.
Well, you're helping. Tell me the tax advice.
Okay, there's a lot of interesting stuff. And we go away from the monastery over the city of New York in a spiral of wind, and Kagrash's spirit watching over his city and his friends as a little hairy baby dances on the breeze. And honestly, if that's not New York, I don't know what is. That's been the Unsleeping City. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Take care.
If that's not New York City, I don't know what is. A little hairy dancing
Hairy baby dancing on the wind.
Only in New York, baby.